I was showing Jim what you can do with it, what the language of this particular thing is, which is very similar to the language of movies. What's a Steadicam, what's a crane shot, what's all those various things. And the fact that there's no storyboards, I'm making up the scene as I'm shooting it. What it illustrated for Jim was, you know, one of the things we had to do is that if you go on stage in a motion capture thing and you want to photograph someone's face, you kind of need to see the face. So what is the easiest way of doing it? And the easiest way of doing it is besides the face rig that now actually captures the facial performance with tremendous detail like it's never been done before, which was done in the movie, you also have a video camera and you're photographing a face, and in real time you get to plaster that face onto the CG character that's walking around. So when you're out directing the shot, you can stop it on a frame, you could back it up, you can move the camera anywhere you want, and then play it, and you could see the character actually speak. And it's, you know, it's not quite, you know, again, like a live action, but it's fairly close. And the possibilities when you're somebody like Jim, where what was mind-blowing to him is you're on a stage that's not terribly bigger than the stage we have here, so all the action scenes, you see the running and all that stuff, is taking place in a small environment, and it shows you how to use your imagination for it. And the fact that if I'm standing here with this camera, I could put the camera anywhere I want, not necessarily related to the person I'm photographing, because they're not really in front of me. They're only in front of me by the choice that's in the computer. So if I say I'm standing here and you're 30 feet in the air, I have to tilt up my camera to photograph you, and if you're miming, like what the guy was doing, that you're walking on tree limbs, all of a sudden I got a vantage point in a second of something that would take me a long time on a stage to do. And that part became really bizarre for him, which is that even though you're on a stage and actors are in front of you in real time, you get to direct them in real time, they're not really standing next to you. They're standing wherever you say they are in the computer. And all of a sudden possibilities are endless. And then you get to do anything you want, and it becomes very elaborate. Somebody like Jim, who's quite a bright guy, he was able to take advantage of it and create very complicated scenes with multiple actors in them, and he's able to hand direct them each portion of the shot. And that's like a dream come true for your director, and you're directing a CG shot, is you want to have control over every moment and get the verisimilitude that you wish to get. And you're the one controlling it. If you're standing and somebody's back there, you could tell them, move over a little to the left. I think your hand motion is a little too much. Let's tone it down. Let's do this. Actually, let's switch positions with the other. All of a sudden, that's all real-time stuff. That would be 30 iterations in on QuickTime movies that CG artists would give you, and then you kind of lose your way around take 27. It's like, just, that looks fine. Just do that. So the real-time aspect of it was pretty cool. Well, that's the crude version that says, okay, now you can do this. Now let's turn it into something that you would actually use for feature film.